we are now officially on week 10 out of this 2022-2023 school year. Welcome. If you're new to my channel, my name is Mariely Sanchez and I'm a 4th grade teacher in South Florida. I'm actually coming to you from Wednesday instead of Monday. No, we did not have days off, but last time I left you, which was Friday of last week, I went to urgent care again and I have bronchitis. As you can tell, I'm not 100% cured from the bronchitis, but the doctor did tell me on Friday the only way that I can get better is to rest. So he gave me a note to not come back to work until today, Wednesday, October 19th. So for the past 2 days, I have sent sub-plans to my team and my students were actually split up. The school couldn't get a sub. So that's what they do when we don't have a sub coverage. But I did make my sub-plans easy for my grade level to just print out the activities that the students needed to do and have the students do them. I did start collecting their work in separate piles to make sure that they complete it and turn it in, because of course I am going to give them credit for the work that they did. So I'm actually coming to you way at the end of the day. I wanted to leave on time today, but then I started working on my student data trackers. I know we're in the last week of the first grading period. I just haven't had time to get them done. So I got them done and I updated them and they're good to go. This is the little paper that I put in front of the little cardboard container where I'm housing all of the folders. And I can't really show you the rest of the folders because it has the students' names, but at least this is visible if anybody comes into my classroom, along with my data binder being here by the windowsill. And as you can tell, yep, it is nighttime. It is dark outside. It is 7:15 right now. So I am going to go ahead and tell you what we did today and then go home. So this morning, of course, I had my students, my block 1, which is ahead of my other block. They went ahead and took their Wonders Unit 2 weeks 1 and 2 assessment. They were supposed to take it last Friday, but I decided to postpone it for this week because I didn't want them to get too far ahead from the other group. So they took it this morning with the other group. I wanted to catch them up. So we read spiders and took our notes for spiders. And then they started making their summary spiders. So spiders is a text that we have in our Wonders book. It is our anchor text. So as we learned about spiders, we completed this reading notes tree map. Now with block 2, I did want to do it a little bit more guided with them. And this is the summary of the spider text. And this is the template that the students make. So they write the summary on the index card. They decorate their spider. They cut out the legs. And then they glue the index card with the summary right in here. I left this on the board because we did discuss the central idea. And I put it both in Spanish and French because those are the other languages that I have for students that are learning English. So this is an example of a completed spider. And I have another one that I just made at the end of the day today. And this is one that doesn't necessarily have the summary. It just has the directions on how to write the summary. But I do have these directions on the board for them so that they know what to do as soon as they come in tomorrow morning, because they left their papers on their desk so that they can complete it tomorrow morning. So that's pretty much a rundown for today. And the school is having a book fair. I haven't been able to go over there yet. Hopefully I'll find some time tomorrow. So we'll see. Because tomorrow during my planning time, I do have another collaborative planning meeting. So yeah, I just wanted to give you an update on how the day went today. And I'll see you tomorrow. And when I have more time tomorrow, I'll let you know some of the activities that I left for them to do when I wasn't here. Okay, so see you then. It is now Thursday and I'm coming to you during my planning time. I have like 15 minutes left in planning, but I wanted to show you something really quick that I put together for my grade level. As you know, I was out Monday and Tuesday, so I really wanted to make sure that I gave them a little token of gratitude and appreciation for their help while I was out. So I got this idea and this is what I put together. So let me spread it out a little bit. Basically, I said, oh, I can just buy some InkJoy gel pens because Amazon had the 10-pack for $9.99. And I had these little line Post-its that I got recently. And I also got these little binder clips. Here they are. I'll try to link them down below. They're also from Amazon. I believe this was like $10 for this pack of 80. And they're different sizes. But I used the bigger size of the binder clips. And I put a little thank you note on the back, a handwritten thank you note. So I have 6 members in total, including me. So 5 of my teachers helped And I'm also going to, as I give it to them, have them randomly get one of these You're Awesome cards that I got from my friend's store. And I think you can get these online. If I find them, I'll link them down below. But basically, they're these little pop-up cards. So you open it up and you have a nice little message inside. So I thought that'll be really cool if they picked one and they chose one for themselves. So that's what I'm gonna do. Let me show you what the thank you note looks like. These are my leftover pens, and these are the thank you notes. I got them a long time ago from the Target dollar spot. So they're blank on the inside and you can just write inside of them, and the envelopes are yellow. So that is what I'm giving them. I just wanted to take some time and share that with you. And now I'm gonna go deliver them, and I'll catch up with you at the end of the day. Hello everyone, I am coming to you at the end of the day. It is quite late, not as late as yesterday, but I am getting ready to go. I was organizing all the papers that I have left to grade, and I came up with a really neat system where I just created a student checklist, and I wrote all their names down in alphabetical order. At the top I put topic, date, and then 2 columns next to each student name. I put one that said completed, so I can check off if the student has completed it. And the last column is the grade column. So from now on, I'm gonna do that every time I do an assignment so that I can stay organized and also know who has finished the work and who hasn't, which will help when we do ketchup and pickles. So I really like that system, just came up with it. I'm sure other people have used it, but just wanted to share it with you. I wanted to show you the form. It's very simple, but my students' names are on it. So I'll try to maybe create one with different names, or student 1, 2, 3, whatever, so that I can show you tomorrow. But I do want to go. I want to let you know what we ended up doing today. So in my morning class, the students were basically just finishing some of the work that they had, which was their spiders. So for the most part, I think they finished their spiders. And as they finish that, I make sure they also finish their reading notes tree map for the spiders. And then I had them work on their reading test on the computer, which they haven't finished. So they're not going to be done for tomorrow's end of the grading period, because I do have that class in the afternoon, and grades are going to be uploaded tomorrow morning at 10 a.m. So I'll just put that grade for that assessment for the following grading period. So that group won't have a grade for that one in this grading period, if you know what I mean. But after that, I had my afternoon group, and I did start introducing them to the new unit that we were supposed to start on Monday, but I wasn't here. And I came back yesterday, but I had to give that assessment from the last unit, catching up. So we did start with that. And then at the end of the day, they worked under iReady minutes in their computer lab. But that is basically a rundown of what happened today and what we did. And by the way, I did give my grade level those little treats, and they absolutely loved it. And it was a nice little token, so I'm glad that they appreciated it. A lot of them loved the little notes that have the pop-up messages, and they were quite perfect. All right, so I am going to go home now, so I'll see you tomorrow. Hello, everyone. I'm coming to you at the end of the day on Friday. As you can hear from my voice, I'm slowly starting to get it back, but I do have a couple of coughing fits here and there. But I do feel a lot better today than I have in the past couple of days, and I know that in the weekend I'm going to need to rest to get back to my feeling 100%, pretty much. So I wanted to give you a rundown on today. Today was a kind of challenging day, as teachers have from time to time. Challenging with like some behaviors that I need to monitor. And I know that I've been using my go, pause, and stop signs, but I want to do something to like encourage the students to build up on their positive behaviors. So I just started to getting an idea of maybe I should use, a goal to reach a certain amount of stars for their behavior so they can reach star behavior. So maybe they'll start with like 1 star, and that's how they start. That's their starting point. And then if they get 2 stars, then that will bring them up to another level of points that they can get in dojo. And if they can get 3 stars, etc. Maybe I can make it go up to 5 stars. So like have 5-star behavior. And maybe that'll be something that they can progressively work towards. So I'm having an idea. I want to do it like in circles, just like I have my go sign, but the circles will represent different number of stars. So I'm thinking of having a circle with a star in the middle, and in the middle of the star will be a number, like 1 will be for 1 star, 2 for 2 stars, etc. So I'm trying to think Or maybe instead of having 5 stars, it can go to just 3 to make it simple. So you can have 1, 2, or 3-star behavior. Just reflecting and trying to find different ideas that can help me encourage students to make strong choices over weaker choices. But anyway, this morning, my homeroom, my block 1, was working on finishing up assignments that I left for them when I wasn't here. So on top of this table, don't mind the stuff underneath my kidney table, I have 6 piles of different assignments that they needed to complete. So I went ahead and I checked it off. I used a new checklist that I mentioned yesterday, and I know that I was going to show you an example right now, but I am actually very exhausted. It is past 5, I think. It is. Yep. It's 5:15 and I want to get out of here. I just finished creating my lesson plans for next week. So that's what my block 1 was working on this morning. And then I wanted to also make sure that they got their iReady minutes for reading, which by the end of the class period they did. Some students just owed me minutes here and there. And then for my block 2, I needed them to catch up on their math iReady minutes because I helped my co-teacher out. Since this afternoon we had a presentation from the Children's Theater presented by or sponsored by FPL. So we went ahead to that, and that was going to take some time for my lab time. So after we did that presentation, then the students went to the lab to complete their minutes. During my planning time, I did take a moment to visit the book fair. We have the Scholastic Book Fair currently in school. So I was just looking around, looking at the books, trying to see if any caught my eye. And at the moment, none did, but it's okay. So then what I was saying is my afternoon class, after they did their iReady math minutes, they were working on their reading assessment, and then it was time for specials. So that is basically my day for today, and let me give you a glimpse of my lesson plans for next week. So here they are. A lot of it is basically me just doing some of the things that I wasn't able to do this week. So definitely working on Unit 2. I did start introducing it to my Block 1, but not completely because we didn't get to the read aloud. So I'll do that next week with both classes and just trying to catch up with writing. And since I couldn't give them this homework assignment this week, it'll be for next week. So that is all I have to share for you for this week. Tomorrow I am going to the Teacher Expo teacher conference, which I haven't gone in a couple of years, I think 3 years since the pandemic started. So we're finally going back to in-person in the conference. So I'm looking forward to vlogging that event, and that'll be in a separate video. So I hope you look forward to that and see some of the workshops that I am attending tomorrow. I think there's like 4 or 5 workshops. The cost of the conference is so affordable. It was only $29, and it's a nice conference. They gave us breakfast, they gave us lunch, and 5 different workshop opportunities on things that we selected. So looking forward to that and sharing a little bit on what I learned. So look forward to that video. So if you enjoyed coming along with me on week 10 of our 2022-2023 school year, don't forget to hit the like button, leave a comment down below, let me know what you thought or any questions you may have. Also, if you haven't subscribed, please consider subscribing and hitting the bell for notifications so you don't miss any future videos. I hope you have a beautiful, magical day, and don't forget to smile.
Hello dreamers, wishers, and magical thinkers. Thank you so much for making it to the very end of this video and for showing your support. If you'd like to subscribe, you can do so by clicking on my picture down here. You can also check out my latest videos here and here. Don't forget to believe in the magic that's inside you because you are capable of great things. See you next time.